It was a tough outing the last weekend against Denison for the Kenyon ladies basketball team, but they're still off to a pretty good start. 5-2 on the year, 1-1 in conference play. And joining us to talk about the team season so far is one of the main contributors. It's Paige Matijasich. And Paige, thanks for taking time out of your day to come and speak with us. Quickly last weekend, just the shots weren't falling for us against Denison. We were getting good movement, but just the ball would not go into the bottom of the hoop. What was Coach Helfand's message after the game, and where we could go from here and improving ourselves, for the rest of the year?
Yeah, the biggest thing that we've focused on is team defense. So it was kind of hard. Our defense was really, we showed up, I think, on the defense side,
right.
Especially against Denison. And it's just unfortunate that our shots weren't falling, because we do put up a lot of shots in practice, and that's what we kind of do. I think we are a good perimeter team.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was kind of hard with having Jordan Holmes in the middle there. It kind of hurt our post game a little bit, which made it harder to get some open shots on the outside. But we did put shots up that just weren't falling, and you have those games. It's just unfortunate.
For the last 5 games, you've come off the bench and scored in double figures. Obviously, confidence has not been an issue early in your career. Can you describe what your mentality of coming out onto the court, and being as a good a teammate as you can?
Yeah. So the biggest thing with confidence is going on the court and not being afraid to make a mistake.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing I contribute that to is the team. I think they made me feel so comfortable, and the coaches have done a great job of making me feel like I can go out there and just play and not have to be scared, and act like, I shouldn't shoot, or,
right.
I shouldn't do this or that, because, in order to do the best you can, you just kind of have to go out and play. And I really do attribute that most to the team and the coaches.
The one play I saw you make, I watched the whole game against Denison, but the one that stuck out to me is you went coast to coast the end of the second quarter, banking a bank shot layup at the buzzer.
Yeah.
Do you prefer to drive? What's your MO out on the court, or just take anything that the defense is giving you?
Yeah, it was actually really weird. Earlier in games, I feel like I was shooting more threes.
Yeah.
And as I was shooting, they weren't falling. I only shot, I think, 3 3-pointers. But I kind of knew that the floater would be there, especially with having Holmes in the middle. And you got to shoot the ball up early. So,
yeah.
in that specific play, the rebound came down, and I was debating. There's only 4 seconds left, whether or not to grab it. But I grabbed it, and then I just looked up, and I had time. So I just started going and was hoping I got close enough to the rim, which I did. And I just kind of drove in there and tried to keep it away from the block and got it in there. So
you just mentioned a little while ago about the shots not falling, but the defense being there for this team. So far, we're 7th in the country in field goal percentage defense, 12th in scoring defense, total points per game. What's been the key for us? Obviously, we're staying in front of the ball, putting our arms up, but those are some high marks in the country. What's been the key in your eyes for us on the defensive end?
Yeah, the coaches have really stressed team defense over individual, one-on-one. If we can keep the girls in front of us, that's always good, but you need to know that you're going to have people behind you to kind of cover some mistakes. And helping your helper is a big one too. If someone's coming to help you on defense, you need to be able to get back and help, and then rebounding as a team. So a lot of it's just team-oriented defense, which I think is helping us, play so well.
You being from Pickering to North, I did a little research getting into the first game. Now, was it your same knee that you tore your ACL and back?
Yes,
yeah, it was. Okay,
was, yeah,
so that research came through, Marty.
Yes.
But you're not hesitant at all. Just describe that maturation of your junior year. Oh, yeah. I just tore 9 games into your senior year. Oh, here we go again.
Yeah.
What was that maturation like before you came to Kenyon?
A lot was just rehab. Mentally being in it and being prepared to put the work in to, come out and play college basketball, I think was the biggest thing.
Mm-hmm.
I had something to look forward to, and I was excited to jump in. So I really needed to put work in when I wasn't here, in the summer, and rehabbing was a huge thing so that I wasn't thinking about it when I was playing on the court, because that's the biggest thing not to think about.
All right, let's talk about tomorrow night's game against Allegheny. They actually got beat by Wittenberg a few games ago, and we're coming off a close loss. What are kind of the keys for us? I know we can play good defense, but I'm sure the team would like a few more shots to go in here at Tomsic.
So we try not to think about who they've lost to, the biggest thing.
Sure.
And fast, they like to do a lot of fast breaks. So we've been working a lot on defending fast breaks, but also doing fast breaks, because their defense, because they're so aggressive and they take risks, they aren't always there fully on defense. So we've been working a lot on 5v4, 4v3s, things like that, to try to, you know, capitalize on those mismatches.
Okay, Paige, I want to thank you for your time.
Yeah, no
Good
problem.
job, and
Thank you.
we'll see you tomorrow night
All
at
right.
Tomsic.
Sounds good.
That was freshman Paige Matijasich. She's second on the team in scoring, and she's scored in double figures for the last 5 games off the bench for the ladies, who have got a game tomorrow night against Allegheny at 6 o'clock over at Tomsic Arena. If you can't make it, we'll have live video and statistics at athletics.kenyon.edu. For Paige Matijasich, I'm Clayton Kaufman. We'll see you next time on the Kenyon Sports Connection.